Hello, I'm Duncan Enright. I've lived in Witney for 20 years. My home's on new land, in the heart of the area I represent on the council. My children are at the local school where my wife's a teacher and I'm a governor. I've been a scientific publisher for 30 years and I have my own small but growing business based in the middle of Witney. On the council, I've fought to open up council business to the community rather than having it run by a closed conservative clique. Because people used to say it didn't matter how they voted round here. But since I and my Labour colleagues have become elected, Witney's become a fair trade town. We've saved the West Witney sports ground from being concreted over. The district council's introduced the living wage. And we saved the flood meadows from the wasteful Cogs Link Road scheme, as well as getting the County Council to agree to the Shores Green Junction alternative. In 2001, when David Cameron was first elected, he talked about foot and mouth and how it had exacerbated rural poverty. But in the last 5 years, his own government has done far more damage than foot and mouth ever did. More than 375 local families have been hit by his bedroom tax. 31% of children in Witney's Central Ward live in poverty, and food banks have had to open across West Oxfordshire to help families going hungry. In 2012, he said communities should be given more powers to stop housing developments being plonked down from above. But that is exactly what's happening right now in Woodstock, in Longhambre, and even on our beloved Windrush Valley here in Witney. He also promised no top-down reorganisation in the NHS, but yet in our own constituency we have seen the damage of exactly that. Longer waiting times, dangerous ambulance response times, and more bed blocking. In 2002, again when a new MP, he called a Westminster debate to tackle the A40, called Transport in Oxfordshire. But queues are longer than ever, and it's not just an inconvenience, it's a major stress on family life across West Oxfordshire. So my pledge today is that I will be a different sort of MP. I will cut journey times on the A40 by 2020 to stop the road being, in David Cameron's own words, a foot on the windpipe of the local economy. With a Labour government nationally, I will cut waiting times in the local NHS, as well as cutting ambulance response times and cutting bed blocking. I will help to get more homes built for local people, but the right homes, in the right places, and decided by our own community. And most importantly, I'll represent Witney from Witney, living in Witney, an advice centre in Witney, so I can constantly listen to you, the voices of Witney. So the choice is yours, Team Westminster or Team West Oxfordshire.